Running on the hill, running on the hill.
At the gym, homies acting kinda sus. Gray sweats, I see what I wanna suck. Call my homie being sus, breaks up.
Hello, friends.
Hello, Des.
Welcome
What's up,
back
sis?
to So
Rude. I am your host with the most.
Sebb Argo.
And Dion. Wow, what a rude introduction.
I know.
You're giving blues and greens.
You're
I like
giving ugly.
Oh.
Oh.
Spilled.
I'm kidding. You're
Cheers to our matcha life. Seb and I actually haven't drank alcohol in over a month.
Oh, has it been a month? When was the last time? Was it New York the last time?
So a month in my books is 4 weeks. So.
But was it New York?
Bam! It's been a month. And then, can you believe that, I mean, just look at the material. If you can see us on the full video only on Patreon, you'll be seeing the glowing skin. I feel like a month with no alcohol, and I feel like rejuvenated.
A year without rain.
I feel 3 years younger.
I know.
It's great.
Yeah, which is annoying because I'm going on a family trip.
Mm.
And I was like, I won't drink.
You're running up that hill.
But then my uncle sent me a photo with a bottle of vodka, tamarind vodka, and said, "You better be ready."
You're like, here we go.
I guess I'll be ready.
Well, I mean, it's a big party. There's going to be like over 200 people.
Yeah, it's my grandma's 80th.
So when Seb's families have parties, like, I love it because I came from a family where we had parties. We would try to have big parties when we were growing up. So there'd be like 40, 50 people. Then you go to Seb's parties and there's like 250 people or more. And I'm like, this is my kind of... So I found the right family to be a part of.
Yeah, like it would be because it wouldn't even be a part. Like they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go eat with your great grandma," and I'm like, "Okay."
Right.
And we get to a hotel.
Turns into something completely different.
Huh?
Like you think you're going to like have a nice dinner.
Yeah, and like we get to a hotel and we're like, "Okay, I guess it's here," but it's in a convention like room of the hotel.
Like
and
a
it's,
ginormous
tables, and like my mom keeps coming. This is your cousin, blah blah. I'm like, a new cousin.
What's the word for cousin? I just learned it.
Primo.
Primo. And prima, no?
Yeah. So yeah, all the parties have always been really big. So I'm excited.
Yeah. So you're excited for the food?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Every time I go, I feel like they forget that I'm vegan, and then I have to be like, "Oh, I'm vegan." Maybe this time they'll remember. But if not, I guess I will sacrifice and eat whatever it is they offer.
Sacrifice for my lasagna. Well, I mean, usually when we go to those parties, they have like a bunch of options for like vegan stuff. So.
Like yeah, like sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. Like before.
Yeah, then you're like, I guess I'll have this cheese sandwich.
Yeah, like before when I was very orthodox, I would
very
be
intense.
like,
Yeah.
I would like Uber Eats.
You're calling the kitchen.
Yeah,
You're like,
I'd be like,
who's the chef here?
And I'd be like, "Mom, there's no food for me," and get mad. But now I'm like, it's not worth getting mad.
Honestly, no.
And like, it's not gonna kill me.
But so yeah, that's the thing. Like sometimes when you're just beyond and you need food, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna wait another 45 minutes after complaining.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's also like.
So it can be.
I'm not gonna let it go to waste because I feel like that's also bad too.
Yeah, for sure. Like with everything going on in the world, it's like I don't wanna like waste food. I've been thinking of that more because it's like, even if like someone gives you like a free meal or something, it's like, oh my god, I'll take it with these inflation rates.
If it's free, could be human meat, I will be eating it. Just give me some barbecue sauce on the side.
Gone into cannibalism. I love it. And then so you're gonna be gone, but not for that long.
For
so
a week, like less than a week.
6 days or is it 5?
I
need to know so I can let my girlies know.
8th.
No, I'm not. I'm only going out one night when you're gone, and that'll be that.
I leave on the 8th
I'm nervous.
night. Then it's 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. How long am I going for?
Oh, you're going for longer than a week?
No.
I don't know why I thought it was just a week or like 6 days, but I guess I did the math wrong.
What day is it today?
Today's the 6th.
I think it's just a week. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's a week.
It's a week.
I thought it was like a weekend. Oh, I'm gonna miss you.
Well, we'll do like a podcast where you're there and I'm here, and then you can send me the file after. It won't be like as great audio, but we can do it so we can like catch up with each other.
How
Like
we did it, how I used to do it with Georgia.
yeah, so it'll be like our little like long distance FaceTimes, but it's also the podcast. That would be cute.
Then
If you guys want the full podcast, sorry to interrupt. If you want the full podcast episodes, go to patreon.com/Sebastian. There's different tiers there. We send videos, all the cute stuff really, behind the scenes, and the full length videos are only available on there. We have roughly 15 episodes out, and the episodes will be coming every Friday or Saturday every week, all summer long. Stream my new single, Sweet Peach. It just dropped this weekend. Oh my god.
Exciting.
It's been a moment. I think we sat on that
tell
song
us
for
about
too long.
Release date.
Oh, it was so fun. Because the day the song came out, Seb and I went to like a shoot, right?
The day before.
No, like the day the song came out,
Oh yeah.
I was up really late to like 2 a.m. because I was like kind of doing all the things and whatever, and then I was exhausted because we had to wake up for a shoot at 3:30.
45.
So I literally got like an hour's sleep,
I
and
know.
then it was not it because we were up for a solid like 16-hour work day. But it was really fun. Like we ended up seeing someone. We can't really say that much about that, but we saw
I'll give you a hint.
a huge actor, and someone who I love so much. Like I love the show. So when we were on set with them, Seb and I were like fangirling, and then we were like just living our fantasy, really.
And I think you might see us on screen this time.
It's like background work, but we really work the background.
Stole the background.
Yes.
We made it our own.
We're like, oh, the camera's there, and then I think because we arrive, like we'll arrive to background like dressed, ready to go. You know, like we have the full makeup ready. Like we look like we've been put through like the professional wardrobe, and that's what we want. You know, we want to be professionals. And I think the directors love that because they always seem to be putting us on the camera.
Yeah, they're like, wow, someone that puts effort. Because I don't see
the effort's not
point.
always there.
Yeah, like I don't see the point in living life, doing anything in life, and not putting in
100%.
Because if you're like already at the gym,
Yeah,
or already
literally.
at this place, or already at like whatever, then put the effort and like do the most you can.
Because you never, even the most you can, you're always gonna, by pushing yourself, be able to do more eventually. So it's like your 100% is actually like 70%.
Yeah.
But you're never gonna get to a full 100% if you're not pushing.
Exactly.
And that's what I've been doing with running, and like it's I'm so proud of myself.
Wow.
That like
I can feel it.
yeah, like
I can feel it.
the
Mama.
yeah, you feel that, right? The legs, they're growing, my curves, and I have abs now.
Oh.
Because what I've done is like I'll do like instead of 5K runs every day, I'm like upping it to like 7K runs or whatever. And it's like, oh my god, I want to do a marathon. That'd be so cool.
Oh, I would love to. Oh, we should do a color.
Yeah,
one.
we have to do one of those for sure.
That'd be so fun.
And the mud ones. Would you do the mud one?
No. I
Why?
don't like getting dirty in that way.
Well, it's not like you have to.
Like, is it actual mud or is it like chocolate?
No, it's. Imagine it was chocolate. Oh my god, stop.
Like, is it like with worms?
Uh,
'Cause I would not
yeah,
do
like
it
I
with
think it's
worms.
like a straight up like track with mud hills, and then they get it wet, and then you're running
I
through.
don't see the point of that. Like the color one, I get it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's cute.
True. Mud run you might break a femur.
Oh.
It sounds a bit more aggressive.
Huh.
But the color run I like because with the color run it's like Pride Month, Happy Pride Month.
Oh, maybe there's one in Pride.
Yeah, there's
Month. We should
probably.
look it
Oh my
up.
god, they definitely must like do those in Toronto,
Yeah.
or we could just find one in Vancouver because I've been wanting to go so long.
Oh yeah, we should go to Vancouver soon.
I know. Like if for traveling, I'm excited to like be here in the summer to like be working, but I do want to like see a couple places.
Yeah, we can travel
a
like,
little
small
bit.
trips that we
Mm.
can still work. And oh, you're tripping on yourself.
I know. I can feel that.
It's good. No, it's peach.
I know. I was like, I don't want to stop sipping because it's delicious. It's peach matcha. It doesn't taste. Something's like. Maybe it's a bit watery compared to the one at Stops.
Yeah, I think I put a lot of water.
Something, but it's very nice. Thank you.
No problem. On
No
other
problem.
news.
Oh, are you saying news? It's like news updates about
Another-
our life.
No, like another change of topic. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. What
Hot topics.
hot? What's your hot topic? Fussy Queen, we stand.
No, my hot topic was because we were talking about this earlier, and I thought it was like it kind of like it's like a podcast topic. Straight actors playing gay roles. What do we think?
It's pretty simple, honestly. Like, it's nothing, like, I hate when you pose, like, an argument to speak up for, like, an oppressed group. And then the defense is always, like, immediately, oh, but what about, like, the people who aren't being oppressed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's not what matters, because that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, like, a real issue here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, you can say, oh, but a straight actor, like, they're an actor, so of course they can play a gay person. Of course, yeah, no one said they couldn't. All we're saying is maybe for the time being, since there's not that much queer representation compared to straight representation, that should be taken into major consideration when casting.
Exactly.
And it's really not that hard to get your head around one thing without having to diminish it by like comparing it to the other. Like both things
Yeah.
can exist.
That's
But
what I
when
was
you're
saying, too.
not allowing the queer aspect to exist, like you're stifling it almost. You're like you're quietening it, like tokenizing it, you know? Like, oh, only use queerness in this way and only when it looks cookie cutter perfect, like in the lead, like those people are beautiful. Not everybody looks like that, you know? It's like it's very like how they want to present queerness, not how queerness actually is.
Wow.
And that just gets me.
I know, because it's like people were saying like, oh no, because like first of all they were saying like, well, you don't know if like the actor is like in the closet or not. Maybe that's a thing. And then it's like, but then it's saying that like you shouldn't be making the straight actors need to come out, like that's compulsory outing or something. And it's like, no, it's not like making them to come out. But the thing is, there's already actors that are out that don't get straight roles because they're out, and they don't get gay roles because they give them to straight people. So it's like
Exactly. It's like
it's a thing that needs to be
you're
talked
you're
about. I feel
you're casting a queer person based on their queerness,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not holding straight people to the same standard.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, you're too gay to be a straight character, but oh yeah, like you just said,
But oh, you're straight. Oh, that's great.
you can still
actually.
play a gay character.
Yeah, like.
But the gays can't play the straights.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. It doesn't work both ways like that. It has to be balanced, and I think like it's like it just shows that in those industries they're not treating people as people. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you're treated differently based on who you are, and it's disgusting because it's like this performative aspect of like, ooh, there's so much representation in media these days, and it's like, yeah, it's getting so much better, but like some of it, like in Heartstopper, seems a bit more genuine, and then there's some things that seem a lot more performative, and it's like if you're not gonna actually do the work to authentically represent communities and people, then you're just playing games.
Yeah, you're just using it like as a trend
Mm-hmm.
because you're saying, oh, gay things are popular right now. Oh, let's do it, but let's not use queer people in it.
Let's make them look like hot and mainstream and like
Yeah.
straight,
It's like,
but like
what
they're gay.
What would the straight girlies want? Oh, these two hot guys.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
And it always plays on like, why are they casting these straight people? Why? There's like such a big conversation there, which we kind of addressed with our sus video and our sus song and our sus TikToks. Like that's the irony we were playing on, because it's like so ridiculous, this double standard of like,
Yeah, like how many people. Oh,
you just, you know, you get tired talking about
I'm
it.
tired. Oh.
But it's you just have to laugh, honestly. Like,
Well, yeah, not on cry.
Not in cry, love.
On other news. Were you gonna say something?
no. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say. I forgot.
I might interlude there.
Yeah, so I think the universe is telling me that Lizzo should perform at our wedding or something.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm into it, but
Because
why?
I keep dreaming about, not about her, but she keeps like popping out randomly in my dreams.
Oh my god, is she wearing a pink wig?
No.
A purple wig?
No, she's just wearing her
Her
natural
normal
hair.
I don't know why. I have seen a dream lately of Lizzo
In a
in
pink wig.
a pink wig. And a whole pink unitard.
Yeah, I think she was wearing a pink unitard in my
I
recent.
swear I had a dream about her in all pink.
So yeah, I'm gonna message
Weird.
her, see what she's up to on this date.
And we could tell her, hi Lizzo, big fan.
Big fan. Yeah.
Big
she
fan,
she
big fan.
probably remembers us from
Oh my god, we were front
the
row.
concert.
An accidental front row experience. We were sitting in this like we went to this concert venue and we thought there'd be like a giant line and we attended it late and it was Lizzo and we were like, oh my god, like we're gonna be back row, we're not even gonna get to see our girl. And then we were front row.
Well, 'cause,
Nobody
like, I
was in
forced
line.
everyone to go really early.
Yeah, we went earlier than like I thought we were getting there late, but Seb was like, no, I lied. Like the show's way later, and then we ended up getting front row. No one was there yet, and then when everyone came in, they just like didn't care we were front row. We didn't have tickets for that, and I was like,
We did have tickets for that.
for front row?
Yeah, it was a pit.
Yeah, a pit, but like I didn't think we would get the front.
That's
Like-
pit. Pit is first come, first serve.
Right. Okay. Way to make my amazing cool story just like
We didn't have tickets for that.
I was hyping up the story, but I guess you weren't down for that.
Oh, I love you.
Hmm. Well, anyways,
you
I was
know,
hyped up about the whole thing.
What else got me hyped up? I just saw Dumois. Guess who?
Do
Yes.
you ice?
No, that's so bad for your teeth.
I know, but I love it.
Don't do it.
I know, but sometimes it's a real comfort for me. Is that weird?
Yeah.
You never just like get really warm and then you just, I really want some ice to chew.
Like, change the ice for Shawn Mendes and the chew for Suck.
A twist. Plot has thickened.
Which brings me
Literally.
to what I was going to say. I saw Dumois. Shawn Mendes is in Toronto right now. So, let's go have a gander.
Is it a Saturday?
It's a Sunday.
Ooh.
Talking about casting, you know who was perfect for this role that I just found out? Stop chewing ice!
To everyone listening, I'm sorry.
What's her name? I forgot.
Who?
Gypsy.
Who is Gypsy?
Gypsy Rose.
Oh my god, Gypsy.
I started
Is
watching
Gypsy the mom
show.
or the
No,
daughter?
the daughter. I started watching the show called The Act.
Is it new?
No, it came out 2019, but it's so good.
How many seasons?
I think 1 or 2.
Okay.
But it's about, because I didn't know it was a real thing, this girl named Gypsy Rose and her mom. The mom pretended that her daughter was sick her whole life, and like she tricked her into thinking she was sick. And she tricked her into thinking she was 15 when she's actually 19.
This sounds like a story I've experienced, actually. Weird.
You have?
It sounds very familiar.
Did your mom
Sorry.
make you pretend you were sick?
No, not with my mom.
With
Just
me?
with people pretending they're sick when they're not. I've had some experiences with that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Some trauma.
Yeah, it's giving Gypsy Rose.
It's giving Gypsy Rose.
But anyways, this girl from that show is cast in this.
In what?
In the movie as Gypsy Rose.
Okay.
And she's just perfect for the role.
Oh, but you didn't think she would be. Were you shocked?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the girl who, when I came in, I was like, that's the same actor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could
What's her
not
name?
believe. Oh, I don't know. The one who plays in
Forgot.
all those Netflix love ones.
Yeah, The Kissing Booth.
The Kissing Booth. Which is
Um,
such a bad movie.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, when you watch the first one, I was like, okay, I guess it's, like, whatever.
But
But
part
then
3,
Part
mama,
3, yeah.
like...
That was a tornado of, like... I just don't get... Sometimes when they make movies like that, it's like... There must have been somebody on set who was just like, okay, this isn't working. This is not.
Yeah, like, do you think, like, when people are making, like, really bad movies, there comes a time when, like, everybody on set knows that it's a really bad movie. They're just like, okay, like, we're too deep into this. We just have to keep going.
Yeah, they probably feel very...
Finish it.
Yeah, like... There's those weeks in production where you just probably feel so hopeless. And you're like, the final edit is either going to be amazing or not. Because we feel it with music videos. Like, when we were doing Sweet Peach, it was great. When we were shooting, it was great. And then afterwards, as a creative, sometimes you get in your own head. So I was like, oh, I don't know if it's great. Like, what?
Like, even
We're in the
when we were
trenches.
shooting it, you were like, okay, this is a mess.
Well,
And I was
that's
like,
because it wasn't like what I had initially planned.
yeah,
So
but I
I'm
was
so we're like
Dion,
that's what I'm
trust the
saying.
process.
Yeah, and like in that process, sometimes it can be very like, oh my god, like what is this? This is just a mess. It's not working. Let's just give up. But that's the best thing about being creative is you have to push through. You have to make those edits, and then when you see like the final product and it's like actually really cool, you're like, oh, I'm really glad. Because if you don't get through those phases, like you never actually end up creating anything.
Or it's the Kissing Booth 3. But
Or
yeah.
or that. But it's like I don't think they had a goal of creating anything. I think they just had a really bad script and they were like, let's say these words
Well, 'cause it's based
on
a
camera.
book, I think.
I know, but there's a lot of nuance that could have been created.
Yeah, like the whole movie is just the girl going like, oh, should I go to college here or there?
Darn it.
And it's like just a side.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate dragged on plots. Like I love a plot that has like I've talked about this. It needs to be like an onion, you know?
Yeah.
But I seriously think that a lot of movies these days are like, where's the plot?
Yeah, I hate when they drag it on because it's like, I just want to know what happens. But don't drag it on like, ugh. Like there was what show? Oh, I feel like American Horror Story does this a lot.
In recent seasons.
Yeah, in recent seasons
Absolutely.
they like drag things on until the last episode, and it's like, and then they don't even do anything spectacular, and it's like really bitch.
That's the worst.
I
Like the
hate
build with no
Yeah,
climax.
I think it's such a slow build.
It was like that for all the shorter ones they did, like the miniseries ones.
The American Horror Stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those were like, what is happening here? I don't know. I wasn't into it. And with movies, I think that like, I don't know, just like going to a theater used to be like the experience. You would do it like every once in a while, but now we never do that.
I know, we should go to the movies.
Yeah, because I think when you like don't see movies that often, and then when you do, it's in the theater. You actually like you have that experience. You actually stay and sit and watch the whole thing, and you're invested. But like when you're watching at home, sometimes if the plot's not there or it's like whatever, you're just like, what is my life like?
We should go.
I need to go on a run, basically.
We should go tonight
Where?
to the movies.
I know, but there's no good movies out.
Yeah, there's some men.
Boo.
They say it's scary, and
I believe. The title alone is terrifying.
Scary.
It's such a genius title for a scary movie.
Sorry.
Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
There's nothing scarier. No,
But
there's nothing
that's
scarier
true.
than the power trips of men.
Mm-hmm.
Because men are not scary. But their own delusion is terrifying.
Yeah, we should make a movie called Delusion.
I think we could find an accurate title.
It
Like
was a joke.
maybe, I know, I'm building off your joke. Onions, darling, onions.
I can smell them, don't worry.
You ever heard of tennis? You missed it. The volley. Is it a volley in tennis? What would you call it in tennis? Bing! What's that? Because you know when you go, in volleyball, that's a volley.
So it's not
Or like a spike.
the same in tennis.
Yeah, so when you hit it with the tennis racket, what's it called?
Hitting it.
Oh. A serve. It's called a serve.
Serve is when you start.
Right. See? I know sports.
Oh, can you massage my feet, please? Please, Dion.
I don't know when, how, or why you think it's okay to ask me to massage your feet during our podcasts, but this is a professional work environment, and I do not think you see other podcasters massaging each other's feet while they're recording.
Maybe they should.
I don't think they should. I don't.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Seb had me, this person trying to switch the topic on me. He had me, we literally did a 16-hour workday, and then he had me massaging his toes for 4 hours afterwards.
4 hours.
And last night,
Dion,
last
your
night,
massager
Seb says,
last-
"Oh, baby, after all our work's done, let's watch Stranger Things and finally finish it." And 10 minutes in to me massaging his feet while we're watching, he's passed out. And I look over at you and I'm like, you're just gone. And I'm massaging your feet for 3 entire hours.
Dion, you did not
Then
massage them for 3
I
hours.
decided to sleep in today because we've been
The
working like
delusion.
really late every night. Then
The
I wake up,
delusion.
I sleep in a little bit today, and Seb has the absolute audacity of going, oh, please get up and go to the gym with me. And I'm like, I stayed up massaging you for 3 hours, and you can't let
Here's
me
the scary
sleep in
movie
for a
delusion. That
Sunday.
scary movie delusion is happening right now.
I don't think.
I do think.
I think that I am not your personal foot masseuse, and if you want me to be, you can at least let me sleep in on a Sunday.
If you want to marry me, you need to get better at massaging.
Say yes. Oh my god. Better? I've put in my 10,000 hours.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Like, Dion, it's not hard to
10,000
believe
hours have
it.
gone by. They've flown by. The crows are squawking, and I'm done. Those toes are. Let's just say they need to go to a therapist.
Why?
They need some help right now.
Why?
They really do.
Why? Because you don't massage them.
Have you not seen the mold growing on your left toe?
The mold
You never seen it?
on my left toe?
Sometimes I poke it and your foot just like concaves in, and I have to pop it back out because it's so moldy.
Where? You're so rude. You're lying.
Oh, of course I'm lying. Oh, but these are this is the LP, right?
Pierre.
LPA is your foot. And what are these? L something del pie. The toes are what?
Dedos.
El dedos del pie.
It's
Boom.
finger.
Fingers of the foot.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I read that and I was like, Spanish, sort of right on the nose. I definitely I like how like I'll be studying while I'm like doing my makeup or something. So it's like I'm trying to like have it be like constant every day, and then hopefully something clicks, because I get there, but like the words leave my brain a lot. Like if I'm not reading it every day and I try to recall like a really intense sentence to say, like ASK or whatever, or like yo vuelvo blah blah blah, like sometimes I'm like, oh, what were the structures? I don't remember.
I feel like you'll get there. Don't worry. Try having like
I am getting there, like
a
more than I
monthly-
ever have.
like a daily word of the day in Spanish, and then you learn more vocabulary. Yeah, what?
That was weak. That was weak advice. I'm over here learning like 200 words a day.
Yeah, but you
And
just
you're
say you
like-
don't remember them. So if you have
Yeah,
a word of the day.
If I'm over here trying to learn 200 words a day, and
200
different
words.
verbs usage and sentence structures.
Yeah. So
Of
then you
course-
have a
of
certain
course I'm a little bit
specific
more
word of the
advanced.
day,
Of
and
course
then
I'm a
you
bit
keep
more
that
advanced.
word, and then every day you'll have a new one that you remember.
No,
'cause if
I'm trying to remember at least 25 words a day, because
Okay, Dion.
I'm trying to be able to
Let's
be
see what
fluent
works better.
by our
You
wedding.
Okay, let's see what works better. You having 25 words that you don't remember a single one?
I
Having
do.
One word
I do remember
that you remember every single day.
Oh, la
Huh?
boca es grande y tu silencio, porfa. Parasita poop.
What did you call me?
I don't know. A little poop, a little bitch poop.
Please massage my feet. They really hurt.
Oh, we're on work hours right now. Clock out before you get your feet massaged.
Anyways, do you believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in working gals? Because you've been a working gal
Do
lately.
you believe in ghosts?
I believe
Oh, yeah.
that Sebb thinks that because he did 2 14-hour work days, he is officially a working gal.
Dion, I've done way more than 2 14-hour work days.
Seb's never
Okay.
worked a real job in his life.
Yes, I have.
I know, I'm
Dion.
I'm kidding. It's so annoying when people like are like, oh, you're an influencer, you don't do any work. It's
Yeah, like
like,
I've
you don't
never-
know me like that.
Like,
You don't
I've
know my
never
life.
Worked. Oh, now I have. A
You have
legally
worked.
Paid job that I'm not my own boss.
Oh yeah,
At.
but when you are your own boss, that's legal as well.
Yeah, I know.
You're allowed to do work for yourself. You're allowed to be an independent
I haven't
worker.
done a job where I get paid like in a check
Right.
until recently.
And are you excited for your first check?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, checkmate. You're like, I'm the Queen's Gambit, baby. Checkmate. Show up in Essex. Got my first check.
Oh, it's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be more than exciting. I'm gonna show up when you get your first check, and I'm gonna say, "Cash it in, daddy," and then I'm gonna get you to throw dollar bills all over me while I'm wearing a wet Speedo.
Anyway, do you believe in ghosts?
It depends what kind of ghosts you're talking about. If you talk about
The
big
only
old,
type of ghost.
no, there's many types of ghosts.
I think if John Cena was a ghost, I wouldn't mind
Yeah,
it.
I'd be like, just squirt a little lube on it first.
Ah!
I mean, even if it's a ghost, you can't go in dry.
True.
Oh, can they?
I don't know. What drag queen impersonator should we have at our wedding? A Katy Perry? A Taylor Swift?
No.
An Ariana Grande?
No. Obviously, somebody who can.
A J-Lo?
You're getting closer. I want someone to officiate to our wedding who can impersonate, or just, I'd rather it be Catherine O'Hara. Myra Rose, the character.
I was saying performer, but...
They could perform Myra Rose because she officiated David and Patrick's wedding.
Okay.
Imagine.
Comment down below.
Scoop to poop. I'm very excited for the wedding. Basically, we're documenting everything right now, so whenever we have conversations about that, it won't be in the podcast for now.
Potty.
But we will announce the date at some point. Honestly, it's all just top secret right now, so just know that... Oh, you should show them your ring. Flash the ring.
It's downstairs.
Oh my god. Yeah, I realized that. So Seb didn't have his ring right. This shady queen didn't have his engagement ring on for weeks, because over a month, because one of the diamonds fell out, and I had a warranty on it, so we got it fixed. And this shady little lady over here had it, like, he acted like he was so excited to get it back.
I was washing the dishes. I took it off to wash the dishes because I didn't want it to get dirty.
And then it got dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. It's just there.
Well, anyways, he was like, "Oh, I miss having it on my finger," and then he had it on for 2 hours, and he took it off, and he has it, and he's yet to put it back on. So
I forgot.
what I'll do is I'll see that he took it off, and it makes me be like, "Wow, I keep mine on for like sentimental purposes.
Yeah, now your hands are
This shady gay doesn't."
grummy.
So I'll hide it, and then I'll be like, "Oh, Seb, did you lose your ring?"
If you moved it from where I put it, did you?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Oh, should we make some food? I'm hungry.
Oh, you hungry, mama?
Yeah.
If you could eat one food every day for the rest of this year, what would it be? With a side of squash.
Or sushi. All you can eat sushi, vegan sushi. No.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love that because you can always switch it up.
Yeah.
There's a lot. The amount of impressive sushis I've seen that are vegan. There's some impressive ones.
Yeah.
There's some where you straight up think you're eating tuna, and it's like a jackfruit mixed with a guacamole tossed in a Caesar salad. You know?
That's amazing.
It's absolutely divine, of this world.
I love it.
I think Seb is checked out, y'all. So,
yeah, I really need to use the
so
bathroom.
I'm gonna start trying to have these podcasts go roughly to 45 minutes on Patreon for the full, and then you'll get like half of that on the YouTube channel weekly. So sorry if this one's a bit short. Seb
How long is it?
didn't do his daily dookie before we got on.
It's like 45 minutes.
So rude, so rude. I love you.
Love you.
We
all.
love you all. I was saying I love
Thank you
you.
for joining us. Love you too.
Daddy.
Love you.
We love you all. Thank you so much to Manny and Sol, our Sebastian collectors. You can check out all the badges on our Patreon. Shout out to the amazing demonetized besties right here. We love you so, so much. And our Rainbow Clown besties. What is up? We will be sending out all the things to do with the tiers that have not yet been sent out this week. And so yeah, go check out the Patreon for the full episodes.
Bye.
Stream Sweet Peach. Sweet Peach Summer. It's Sweet Peach Summer, baby. Yes, God boots. Bye.